Okay, I had internet problems. Internet shut down. I don't know why, but we're back. Ugh. What am I missing here? Oh, gun oil.
Finally, have risen.
Yeah, sorry. This was, I fell asleep. I'm an old man, you see.
It is okay. It's okay. Victory Street. They are here.
Oh, good.
We're
I would
very
love
much,
to see them.
very much excited to see you
Could, where are they?
inside of the brew pearl.
Oh, who else is in there?
When I went, there was nobody else. I can tell them that they are here. I'm pretty sure they do not mind meeting you back here.
Yeah, I could,
I told them that we shouldn't be seen.
yeah. I need, I'm so hungry, I'm about ready to pass out.
Here.
Oops.
Hiya.
Yeah, you almost dropped it. I need, bullets and I need, thank you. I need, bullets and the gun oil too. But that,
Okay,
that can wait.
Okay. Here. Oh, here.
Oh my god, there he is.
My
Oh,
old
it's the
friends.
best day of my fucking life. How you been?
Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive. Today, more alive than ever. It was a good day. A little crazy, but a good day.
It's
It's
been
good to be
fucking
back.
months, man. Months.
I know.
Oh, little crazy. Yeah, what are you getting up to in the red light district? Huh? Are you
Yeah,
banging
wherever
two
like
birds at
this,
a
yeah,
time?
you know what I mean?
Not here, not here. You know, I think this is probably the last place that the deputies would look for people who are wanted.
Oh,
At least one of the last.
I don't know about that one, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're
Yeah,
always down here.
Really? We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably right. You know, they don't really show up in Saint Denis, so
Yeah.
at least have that.
Do you have a good? Well, I'm talking about the slums here.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a pretty good place to hide. Hopefully, anyway. We'll see. But do you have a good place to sit and talk? Out of the way a little bit.
So many. You want to talk in a?
take
You
us.
want to talk in a graveyard?
Sure, why not?
I just
Oh,
talk in
yeah.
a graveyard. It's so cool.
Hiya, the
This is,
graveyard.
I believe you met.
Oh, yeah. We met.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think he's a... is he a war general like Yuko?
Oh,
No, I am no war general.
what about Shao? Where is he?
Oh, shout. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, you doing, Stacy?
Oh, she's one of the best.
How you
Oh.
been, man? Are you back over here now?
Well, yeah, I mean, I will be going back and forth a little bit, but I'm here more, I think, than I am not these days. My exile is over. I think, well, let's go in here. We'll talk about it. I don't want to go talk in the open street. Heard much of you all's successes here in the crossing, though.
Yeah, it's been fucking hell, I'll tell you that.
Really? I've heard, well, yeah, I heard one bad thing, but all the rest is victory on Victory Street.
Yeah. I don't know, though, Cole. You know, we get tired. Shit, you know what I mean? We'll
You're
catch
so
a
young.
fucking break. Yeah, I know, man. We have 2 months of warfare.
Yeah, just nonstop.
Who was the main enemy during this time?
Probably the Rude Boys for the longest.
Yeah, Rude Boys
I
is
mean,
probably the longest conflict.
who else we go through? We went through Mills, we went
Mills.
through fucking Sophie and all them
Sophie,
fucking
De La
ones.
Rouge.
Oh yeah, Mills got fucking. They
Yeah.
get this. We had a shootout with Mills down here, right by Victory Street. Right, 5 of theirs go down, 2 of ours go down. But guess what? 2 of ours go down to fucking gravity.
Yeah, they fell off the roof.
None of these fucking guns and nothing like.
Yeah, they didn't
You're
gun a single one of
serious?
us down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, Mills
And he
is
just
one
left.
of the old gun hands, too.
I mean, we haven't seen him since, but I think Buddy saw him yesterday.
Oh, wait, of course it did.
But I have had my belly full of fighting with Mills in the past. I know what it's like anyway. But yes, my days of exile are finished. The Taipan sent a messenger to me in Guarma and said they no longer wish to hunt me down and chop off my head or anything like this.
Wonder why.
Well, my guess, I don't know the exact reason, is twofold. One is that they have their hands full.
Right.
And the two is that maybe they got word from a higher authority that the vendetta was over. That is my guess, anyway. I don't think it was out of the goodness of anyone's heart.
Well, I mean, regardless of the reason why or whatever, it's because you're fucking back,
I
man.
know, this is fucking great.
I can say that it's, well, living in Guarma for such a long time, there's good and there's bad, of course, with it. The bad was, I don't think I've ever been that lonely in my life.
I was gonna say, the last time I fucking saw you was at that meeting. Remember with Edgar had where we had to fucking all sign our names in a book and shit with the
That's
fucking...
right. That's right, yep.
That was the
Yeah.
last time I saw you. And that was fucking 2 months ago. Longer.
Yeah, you know, I think a little bit longer than this. That war did not stop that day. It continued on for a little while.
Jesus
But
fuck.
Edgar is nowhere to be seen these days. I have no idea what happened to him.
But that whole crew just disappeared.
Copperhead.
The
Yeah,
machete fucking guy, the guy who was killing everybody in the saloons.
Was that Delgado? Maybe.
That's
Yeah,
it.
fuck
That's
that
it.
guy,
Yeah,
huh?
that guy's a fucking dick.
He's a very capable man, I guess. I heard he gunned down Rude Boy Rudy.
I mean, that's not
They
really
do.
a feat.
Is that?
You know, that's not really something to boast about, Rude Boy.
What? Are you kidding me? Rude Boy Rudy, fastest
Oh,
gunslinger
please,
ever
don't even
was,
get started
is,
with that.
or ever will be.
You know, every fucking gunfight we had with that motherfucker, Rude Boy Rudy laid on the ground. He was shouting from the fucking ground. Some fucking gunslinger he is.
Yeah. What was this conflict with him all about, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, please. It was over.
Bro.
It was, it was over fucking tobacco. That's what it was.
Go.
It was the
His boy, hypothetically, he might start a tobacco company. But he wanted to go to war over it because Buddy said they might have issues if they make a tobacco company in Saint Denis. Like a what?
Or it is.
Then this guy goes, well, I didn't even want to make one. I was just checking. You know what I mean?
I told him you might run into crossroads. This guy just took it and fucking ran with it.
In my ears.
So we had a few fights. I mean, it was probably the longest lasting one we had.
Well, tobacco is your livelihood. If someone is to take this away, how would you live? That is a fair enough reason for war, I would say.
Yeah, if they actually fucking made a tobacco company.
Yeah, yeah. That is crazy. So you're still running the tobacco, yes?
Oh yeah.
It's going good.
Yeah, business goes. I mean, the smokes sell themselves at this point, Cole. You know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah, I would assume so. Now look here, you know, for me, I think I told you up at the snows that day. It's personally, my opium days are done. I have a new product that I would like to talk to you about, but, Shao, why don't you maybe discuss a little bit your idea, what you thinking in regard to opium?
Opium den in the city.
Like the old opium den, like the one that you worked out of.
I don't know about where it used to be. I'd have to look, but I think it would be something I'd like to pursue.
All right. I will tell you a heads up. I don't know, how much you spoke to Taipan since you've been back, or if you want issues with them. But Bai Li has been hawking this really F- grade opium that he just slaps on a fucking bada bing bada boom and calls it opium and starts hawking it everywhere.
Fucking,
So,
it's awful.
Yeah, you might get problems with that. I don't know how much they want to. They were crying about us monopolizing shit. You believe that? But anyway, yeah, they might try to give you problems over there.
Well, we'll deal with it then when the time comes. What I hear of Taipan, no, I have not seen them since I could return. But I've heard everything from their moving out of the city to their cowering behind the gun shop counter and not going to war, to being very, how do you say this, saying lots of rude things to people.
Oh yeah.
Destroying a business.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what is true, That's why I don't know if the peace even that they offer is true or is it trap. I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you this, Cole, all right? We sat down with them and discussed the neutrality with the conflict with the Chenzos. And 1 hour before this cocksmoke Bailey shakes my hand, he's going around telling people how we're bad for the city, being the only tobacco company in town, and how we're monopolizing things and all this, how we're bad guys and all this shit. An hour before he shakes our fucking hands. So,
It's, your relationship with Taipan, is it, how would you rate it?
look,
Fuck 'em.
yeah, they're just so slimy. Honestly, if it was just
that's what
Wei,
it is,
if it
slimy.
was just Wei, I'd have a little bit of respect. But that Bai Li guy's a
Bai
fucking
Li.
cocksucker.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. You're right. Fuck
So
that
for
guy
him, it's
indeed.
about some strange form of honor. Last time I saw him, I put 6 bullets in his chest.
Should put it in his fucking head.
Yeah, I thought I had the job done, but apparently he got very lucky. Skilled surgeon was able to save him.
Yeah, I don't. He's like a little chihuahua in a corner. You know what I mean? Just going all the way through the fucking meetings. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know. Oh,
Fucking guy, man.
and he's basically like a son of mine. I raised him since he was a young teenager.
Well, he ain't no fucking warrior, I'll tell you that.
He is the best that Taipan has. So, but for me, what I'm planning is to do what we are here to do. And if our paths cross with Taipan, well, I'll just turn my back on them and let them do what they want to do for now. Unless they, like you say, want to go to some kind of conflict or war over opium. Opium wars 2.0.
No more opium war.
Am I good to talk freely, Hiko? You trust these two with your fucking, you know what I mean?
Let
You
me
won't
say,
know you.
let me say that fuck. Got the law. Let me say that the man here to my right, Mr. Shao, I've known for quite some time, and yes, I trust him. Now the ugly one over there in the top in the brown hat.
Damn.
It may be that he is my brother. I am not so sure yet, but I think time will tell. Already, I think, yes. I trust him. You can speak freely. If you want to ask either one of these gentlemen a question or two, feel right ahead.
Well, look, if you trust them, I'm gonna trust them out of respect, you know, out of extent for you, assuming that your word's good.
Speak freely then.
I was just curious about your stance with Uriel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Listen, man.
Yeah. She's a
I just-
snake.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm pretty sure, and that's I wanted to know if you knew.
Yes. Go ahead, tell me what you know. I think I probably already heard it.
Well, I just heard, you know, well, she came down here, and I was trying to get opium from her, and it wasn't dog shit because Bailey's stuff was fucking ass. And I asked her straight to her face, maybe like 2 weeks ago, "Are you part of Taipei? Are you still involved?" And she's like, "No. You know, I don't like being in the city because I'm scared of them." And then 2 days later, you know, I hear from other sources that she is still part of Taipei and all this. And I trust the other sources.
If I were to make a guess, I would say that. Well, let me just say that she was wishy-washy like a fish, not sure if he should swim up or downstream. So it did both. And in whatever way was easier and more benefit to her, she would go that way. I learned this too late. Of course, I felt like she was a daughter of mine to some degree. So I forgave her over and over again. And it wasn't until the last day that I spoke to her that I realized that what a fool I have been. But I believe her treachery runs very deep, very long. And is why I was shot up in the snows as well. Most likely. So no, I have no goodwill toward her. I can tell you that. Do I personally wish to do anything about it? Not right now. I want to get back into the real business, the business with the wind in my hair and the bullets whizzing by me, riding hard on a horse, with the gems dropping from my saddlebags.
Oh, all right.
And of
Riding
course,
hard on your horse, like you hard or like riding fat?
both,
Oh.
very hard, yes.
Why did you have to know that detail, man?
I don't know. You just said riding hard, and I just had a fucking ass. Sorry, I asked. I'm the fucking guy for asking.
There is a product outside of these kinds of adventures. There is a product that I wish to cultivate. It will take some time. I heard that perhaps you might already be involved in it somehow, but I'm wanting to cultivate Guarma opium. I mean, Guarma cannabis.
Oh my god. I've been trying to get fucking cannabis for so long.
Well, I have a contact here who say to me that he has found some seeds.
So there's like a little grow house that's got this shit like growing in it.
Here in
Yeah.
the crossing.
Yeah. And I went out to it, and someone like showed me how to like harvest it and fucking roll it up and shit. And you know, I've been waiting for somebody to you know, maybe find it. Like I feel like Warma would have it like better, you know, like 'cause this is just hanging there and like I guess it's drying out and stuff.
Really taking good care of it, I guess.
Yeah, like it was a little stale, you know what I mean? I feel like this could be better quality out there. So I was trying to get in touch with the shaman that used to live in Warma.
Yes, he is gone for all I know. I have
But this
not
was like
seen
months
him.
ago, so
Yeah, well, I saw him, let's see, maybe 2 months ago, maybe a little bit less. That was the last time I saw him. Ever since then, I've been looking and I have found no trace. So I'm not sure what happened to him. And neither is the rest of people in Guarma either. But here's what I'm thinking, is that if these cannabis seeds is true, I'll take them to Guarma. It'll be a few weeks, but I'll grow them, cultivate them, take care of them, and then begin to snip, and we'll have an everlasting supply of good quality cannabis grown at high altitude with plenty of tropical sunshine and
That's what I
rain.
was thinking. Cause it's like real leafy and shit, you know. It looked like it was from Guarma, so I was like, "Oh my god, this shit's probably growing in Guarma."
That I know of, it's...
Do you know the house?
no, I do not know this place.
What the fuck is it?
$5.
If $10. I know it's right out. It's you know Emerald Station.
Yeah.
There's like these little houses right outside of it.
Okay, in Emerald Ranch. Or you're going
No,
northeast.
Telegram.
By the telegram, it's like
By the shack, maybe.
yeah. It's
Speakeasy.
no, not
Too
not
far
by,
north?
Yeah, too far north. It's more like southeast of Emerald, like from the telegram. It's a little tiny house, like like very small, and it's got it all inside. It's hanging up in here.
You know, it's cultivating these cannabis.
No idea. It's been there, so I have no idea. I haven't seen anybody ever live there.
Probably very brittle. You touch and it just falls to pieces.
Yeah, but it definitely was like that. Yeah, it was like just crumbling, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely seeds and shit all in that. Definitely.
The seeds would suffer no harm. Maybe I should go inspect this place. Thank you for this.
Yeah,
Now,
of course.
are you involved in the cannabis trade as of now?
No. I wanted to do something like probably 2 or 3 months ago, and it just never really took off. Because again, I wanted to see if I can grow it out in Guatemala, like you're trying to do, and like, you know, grow it in a healthy, high quality manner. This way, good product can be put out into the crossing. You know.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's, as long as I can find these seeds, I will do these. But it will take a little bit of time.
Oh yeah, I
You
imagine.
know, it has to grow and mature. Can also use these stalks for rope, for paper, and other products as well. Very useful plant, yeah. But I'll let you know more about that
please do.
when I do find out. Hopefully, the man telegrammed me last night, but we were unable to meet. And so maybe today or tomorrow I'll be able to meet with him. But as far as opium, my hands, I will not get involved in this anymore. Mr. Shao will do it. I'll pass on my secrets to him. Han, what are your thoughts about opium? Are you wanting to do this trade as well?
I was speaking to Abe about certain things. I'm trying to figure, as far as Saint Denis, who is, I would say, controlling of certain places, establishments. I will think more about it. If Shao needs more help, then I will help him. But as for right now, I'm still thinking.
You know what's funny is I still have like 2 of the opiums from when you were doing it, Co, and it's like a relic to me now. Because I'm like, I'll never find good quality opium, you know?
Well, that is very touching. That's good to hear. Thank you.
Well, because, Taipans, you got to see the way they have it. Do you have any, Lou?
No. What it is though, it's like,
Is it properly labeled or?
No.
well, he just like, it's just on a label, just says type in opium.
Yeah, like, it doesn't have that, like,
Just type in opium.
yeah.
I bet. Have you tried it?
Oh, I'm not putting it in my fucking
Yeah,
mouth. Are you
fuck that.
crazy?
Does it even smell like opium? Or if you
I'll be honest with you. I never opened the packet. Go.
These had to be given to you. There is no way you bought these.
I don't. Did we buy it? I don't remember. I think we might have bought it. To be honest, but did we?
We did. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. You know what I really want, man? Some fucking laudanum. You got any interest in that, Shao?
Hmm?
Like
Wait,
it's like
what?
alcohol and like opium, like kind of put together. Laudanum.
Yeah, as if the opium wasn't enough. Had to start putting it in alcohol.
I mean, that shit knocks you straight out. You know what I mean? You're like, boom, got it.
Well, you are looking at one man who knows how to make it.
It's good. There's
Morphine and laudanum. I know both.
There's these tonics that you get off these other people. They're bubbly blue, and they just fuck you. Like they just like the tonic
Oh
bends
my
you over
God,
and
yeah.
fucks you. You know what I mean? You know how to make shit like that too?
I know some of the old recipes. Bubbly blue. This does not sound familiar. What are the ill side effects? Throwing up?
You
just
blink
start,
a lot.
Yeah, you start collapsing and shit. Like you start blinking all the time. You feel real hungry or real thirsty. It's awful. But like in a good way.
Yeah, we're gonna use it for send it to our enemies, telling them that send somebody.
Hey,
in.
have a drink. You know what I mean? On a house, and then
If
they're like
you-
falling all over the place. You know what I mean?
Holy shit, if you have interest in this, I can do you one better. I can craft a poison that if you are not feeling totally fine, totally healthy, it can kill you.
You would have to be creative to use this, maybe. If the opposition were to be somewhat hurt in a gunfight with you, but the business person that sold them this thing, maybe they pitched the sale saying that if they drink this, they will feel stronger, maybe even be able to run longer. They will drink it and then die. Has to be creative with that.
Did you
Yeah,
say,
well,
did you
that's-
say the opposition.
See? Opposition? Yes?
Oh,
You know, I said that too, but then we had the debate of like, who the fuck would ever burn their reputation that bad of selling people poison tonics?
yeah. That's
You'd
Probably
be
kinda
surprised. I
fucking
mean, there are
yourself.
certain people buying things off the street.
Sure, you're right.
Certain tonic was given to me as a welcoming gift to the Saints Crossing. I took it out of respect. As soon as I found water, I threw it in. I threw it in the water.
they gave you fucking poison.
I don't know what it was. It was a tonic. It looked like yarrow.
What the fuck?
He might have just pissed in a mouth.
Yeah, they
He-
probably fucking pissed in that thing.
They called it mimosa. Not really
The
sure.
fuck is that?
What
They
the
said,
fuck?
They said it was champagne with some kind of orange liquid. I didn't trust them. Threw it away.
Yeah, that was probably smart.
Yeah, I if anything, I'll give it to somebody else that I can feel is dumb enough to just take certain thing. Maybe
Orange
that one man that
champagne.
was walking around Saint Denis saying that he was curing people and being a dumbass.
Oh, there's a poison that I speak of. It's a very, very, very limited market. And it's more than likely to deceive someone to drink this is not going to work. It would have to be forced. Gunpoint or something. No. But if you ever do require such a thing, yeah, I can make it.
Good to know. Good to know.
So, what we can offer you, if you're interested, is soon opium tobacco again, laudanum, and eventually cannabis tobacco. Does this interest you as far as doing business together?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That interests us. 100%. 110 fucking percent. Go.
especially
Yo.
coming from Go. You know?
Especially coming from the go. You know what I mean?
Yes, I take pride in everything that we ever created in the past and will continue in the future. I also have a fair supply right now of Guarma tobacco. I don't know if you are interested in these. It's all loose leaf right now. But if you feel like there might be a market for these, yeah, I have some.
Nah, I don't think there's no market for that. Nah.
Oh, really?
I think Abe hates guama.
Oh, that's too bad. I heard from someone that Guarma products, as of the last few weeks or months or so, nobody's really interested. The rum, even the lemons, not so much. Do you know what is going on here?
Well, I just don't think anybody gives a fuck about the rum after Hobo Joe started selling it for $5.
Yeah, you fucked the whole market.
He literally burned the market to the ground and then fucked off and stopped selling rum.
Collapse of the rum market, 1902. Rum depression.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So Hobo Joe is the one who ruined these, okay.
I mean, everybody was quite equally as bad. I mean, Kate Cross was selling it for like $8 too.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not-
it was awful.
Everybody was doing it. It was like a race to the bottom. You know what I mean?
Too many people got their hands on it, and it just ruined it, and nobody wants it now.
You know whose fault it was too? That fucking Vinny Lombardi guy who ran around telling everybody. He stopped every Italian he saw at the telegram office. Hey, Paisan, I know I never met you before, but I'm working at docks now. You want to know how to make pirate rum and shanks?
I heard of these. Someone was telling everyone these secrets.
Yeah, this fucking guy, man. I walked up to the telegram office like, oh, Paisan, nice to meet you. You want to know how I make pirate rum?
Is he still alive?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't.
People like that should be tortured.
I agree.
That guy showed up for like 3 days and then was just never seen again.
He was the man too, if I remember correctly, who was involved with the takeover of the casino boat.
Maybe.
With the Sam and a few others, and then of course next day he shot Sam in the head. Nearly killed him.
He was going around telling everybody he was like a Moretti, and then Amadeo was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So that guy's just not doing well for himself. Man.
If you hear any news of him, though, I would be very interested to meet him.
He was like wanted by a lot of people, and we haven't seen that guy in.
Yeah, there was like 4 parties of 6 like roaming around St. Denis looking for that guy. I doubt he's still alive.
So, is there any news in the city here that I should be aware of? I know, of course, of the war between Dichenzos and Taipan. You all are, at peace now? Or?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that I need to be aware of? Any outside rivalry?
Well, I did want to talk to you about where you're settling. You're maybe half brother, maybe not brother, maybe guy you called word I'm not going to repeat. Said you were in a red light district or something.
Yeah,
Is that like a specific place around here? Or?
Yeah. It's just a little bit west of where we're standing. The last row of houses. You know where the old whiskey distillery.
Maybe. I think so. Actually, I think I know what you're talking about. But a staircase like that goes into like the little covered part.
Like where the Undertaker place is.
Kind of. You want to see it? It's just a few steps away.
Yeah, just want to walk over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Is that not where the fucking coffin is?
You can go out this way, by the way.
Yep, that's
There's
actually
also
better.
like there's a secret way out. Is this a secret way out?
No.
She's right to the execution.
Yeah, a little secret door.
Yeah, we got to see somebody get executed actually about a week ago.
Did they use the chair?
Yeah. It was actually.
I wish I was
It was fucked up. Oh my god, it was fucked up.
Who was he?
The Coltons?
Oh, that's a name from the past.
Yeah. They came around like fucking crazy. They like fed a guy to an alligator and shit. I don't know what they did, but they brought him to the chair. They electrocuted one of them. Then they had this big bastard. They fried him once. He survived. So then Big Al shot him in the head twice and then fried him again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then they let the rest of the family watch all of it, and then they took him to Sisika. They didn't even kill the rest of them.
Okay, yeah, you know what? That's another topic of conversation I need to have with you. So this is where we're staying.
For this area, huh?
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it's quite nice of you.
Yeah, come on up.
$11 a week.
The table is quite small, but
$11.
a week.
only bad thing is there's no big table here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is, you can find us here. You know, behind me, this place used to be whiskey factory. And I'm wondering, perhaps maybe one day I can make some rice wine there if I can find rice. It might be interesting.
I don't know how clued in you are. Like, I don't want to disrespect you by like saying that you don't know things, but I don't know if you know that we're in the Pearl now.
Okay, I don't know many detail. I have heard that, yes, the Chenzos are out, correct?
Yeah, Moretti's right. They handed it over.
Yeah, it wasn't like
yeah, we didn't push him out or nothing. Yeah. So we were in there. Moretti's just still in lines then, and then I guess what was this? Abe, do you know about this Enzo guy selling guns or something out of the pawn shop?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the Enzo guy. He's with the Moretti's. He's taking the gun shop where Frank Gilbani.
Yeah, Frank Bunny, yeah, I know him.
Yeah, and he was there, but we haven't seen Frank in 2 weeks now.
Shop, yeah.
He was in the pawn shop, but just the other day, this Enzo guy is fucking moving crates in and is telling everyone that it's guns and ammo now. Isn't it?
In the pawn shop.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know this Enzo well. I have met him.
He's a fucking prick, if I'm being honest.
I think I've met him once too, but yeah, from everybody that I heard,
It was so messed up.
So we had a guy.
Sharp
We had
edge.
one of our bartenders, right? This guy doesn't eat fish, the Senso guy. And the bartender goes, "Hey, you want a fish stew?" He goes, "No, I don't eat fish." The guy asked him why. Why don't you eat fish? And this Enzo guy got a fucking attitude and started like ripping into this guy because he asked him. So
Experience, even with Mr. Moretti himself, it's always been. I don't know him that well, and we have not done very much business, but I can sense a little bit of how do I say, friction or something. It seems like to me.
I mean, to be honest, most of the Moretti's are pretty solid. It's just this Enzo guy that like is a real fucking prick. He's just a dick, like to everyone.
What about Frank Bunny? How are your relationship with him?
He's Frank.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're frank with Frank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The same way everybody is who doesn't want to kill him. Like, we have a good life with him.
But I don't know. It's been a long time since we seen. He got his legs broken.
This I heard too. Yeah. By Red Water, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what's going around here. Apparently, Redwater did it.
I mean, you know who paid him, though, right?
No, this I don't know.
Fucking Taipei.
Yeah.
At the front door, really.
Yeah, they paid him. I think, what did you say, like $1,000 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Why? Do you know why?
Copperhead.
So yeah. Frank and Copperhead have this ongoing beef over tonics because Copperhead undercut the markets when Frank stabbed him and all this shit. And I don't know.
That's another reason why we don't like Taipan.
Yeah, man, don't get me started on that, man. Actually, Jesus Christ.
This I did not know.
It's not because of Frank we don't like Taipan. I just want to say that.
No, Frank has certain skills that I would like to put to use in the future.
Yeah, he's like a professional pain in the ass.
Yeah, and I know that, he creates problems from time to time, but he's a survivor too. I don't think I've ever seen him carry a gun, and yet he...
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to test him out maybe, but we'll see.
You mean like you want like Frank in your outfit?
No, no, no.
Oh,
no,
okay,
no,
okay. You
no,
worried
not
me
like
there for a
this.
sec.
Part-time help, liberating
Gotcha. Yeah,
certain
okay.
items from certain places.
That's fair. All right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
will. I guess seeing as you're in the East now, I should give you the respectful tip off. You should be careful where you talk, because Frank's on every fucking roof around here, like fucking every hour of the day. Like when you don't realize, you look up and you'll be having like a private conversation with motherfuckers be standing on a roof.
True.
You gotta be careful with that around here.
This is why Cole. Yesterday we left the city, I'm sure, huh? Yeah, things like that.
Yes. Yeah, if we ever have a very serious conversation, yeah, but that's not.
Let's go to a graveyard or something.
Yeah.
You can't really.
Or
get
even
on
just
anything.
you could be in the open, right? It's not. Yeah, I just be careful with sensitive information around rooftops with people around here.
I heard a long time ago that Mr. Bunny was a rat.
Complicated. I mean, I think I'm not gonna lie to you. He probably is.
Yeah, I mean,
But
he is just one guy.
Yeah, he is just a guy who does it for his own gain, right? But I don't think he's like gonna rat people out that aren't like trying to rail him into the ground for good. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying when I say we're frank with Frank. You know what I mean?
Maybe a little bit like a Taipan.
Yeah.
They use the law when it's convenient for them. Something I always disagree with.
I don't know if he uses it. I just know there was one incident that's always kind of been told to me
Yeah.
about him like telling him all this shit about all his like old something try to murder him or something. I don't know.
Interesting. Well, one thing you can rest assured with me and hopefully Han, you feel the same way. Yeah, I never talk to the law.
Alright, neither do we. The last time they asked us about a shootout, we told them our entire war was over like some fucking elephants in Indochina or something.
You know exactly how I feel about the role from our conversation yesterday. They are outfit that wears a badge and hides behind a badge. They are cowards.
Yep, exactly. And you know what? That brings me to what I wanted to really talk to you about. I got a strange telegram yesterday.
Was it like the torturing and whatever?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It seems like everyone's getting it.
Okay, what you know about this is no name. Don't know who sent it. Is it legitimate? Is it just a crazy person writing? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I mean, if they have your telegram, I'd assume it's somebody. I mean,
Yeah, but, like,
who, you know what I mean?
It could be like collecting, because it seems like a lot of people are getting this fucking thing.
Has anything happened to the point where this telegram is the reason why it should be sent out, or is this just out of the blue? Just it doesn't make sense. Any recent events?
I mean, there seems to be a reason, because they're gonna like talking about releasing the names of like who did what. I don't know. That's what they're talking about in the telegram.
That this happened too. That is.
Yeah, I don't know.
It makes me very curious.
You know who might know is there's a young kid. His name is I'm pretty sure you know him. I see him a lot here in Saint Denis. Ariel.
Oh, Elio.
He knows everything. When I asked him about Cole, he knew, but he doesn't want to say nothing. I seen a lady earlier. She was wearing a yellow shirt and a tailor, and it was the first Asian accent that I've heard besides Cole and Xiao. And he didn't want to tell me the name either, just out of respect. But I feel like he knows a lot. He
I mean, I could
has to
probably
know
tell
a
you
lot.
who that is. I'm sure Coco could too.
I was my first guess would be Yuri, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
it
too.
is. She always wears a yellow
Yeah, she
shirt with the
always has a
fucking
yellow
the
shirt on.
Amford like arm things there, hand like the big puffed out arms.
Dark black hair.
Yes, she had glasses on as well.
Yeah.
Irma, she went over there acting like some super spy. Had
Oh.
a eye patch, dyed her hair brown,
What?
wear all black, very big hat. She refused to speak to me until I pushed her. I was almost going to give up, thinking, all right, this is not Yuri. I kept looking at her face, and I knew it. I knew her. I know her face. And so finally, she did speak, and I cursed her. I did not harm her. I used the Chinese way to put curse on her. And it's finished. I don't care what happens to her. strange.
Yeah, I don't like that she lied to me, man. Like, what the fuck business have I got being in there? What's she lying to me? You know what I mean? What's she spying on us for? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know all the details yet. How much exactly when? I presume that she was talking to Taipan almost from the very beginning, perhaps. Never truly left them, so she is. I don't believe she's a part of Taipan. She does not fall under their protection, but she is probably trying to work her way back in. That's what I would guess.
Well, the thing that um, uh, my source said to me that kind of made it open to me is, after you, Yuri, and Freddy, and Yang Kai, whatever, hit the thing, you got, like, fucking chased out the Guarma, something happened to Freddy, both of them just walked away like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of eye-opening.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what I can about that. Freddy and Yuri, they were a couple. Yang Kai and Josie, they were a couple too. And we could not agree on anything. It was like constant argument, verbal warfare almost. And at that time, all I wanted to do was to bathe in Taipan blood. And for the things that not for the original things, at least I knew what I was getting into. But later on, what they did, they tried to duel me. That is when I shot Bailey down. I refused twice. Then later they found me and shot me up in the snows. And also a war of words. Speaking to the Chenzos, everyone, that how bad Toko is. Now I don't really care too much about that, but it should have been over. I go my way, they go theirs. But they refused. So I was only seeing red, and I wanted to attack. The only man who stuck with me was Freddy. But I also knew that if I were to do this, him and Yuri would be finished, even though I could already sense it at that time. And Josie and Yang Kai, it was putting them in difficult position too. That is when I went to Guatemala to search out the shaman, and said goodbye to them in Annisburg, and well, did not come back until yesterday. And later I learned that Freddy walked right into a Taipan gun shop and tried to speak his piece. And that is when somebody, I believe Bailey, cut him down. Yang Kai, I have not heard or seen him ever since. Josie, I don't know either. I feel responsible to some degree, especially for Freddy. And they might look at it like me turning my back on them. But at that time, I could not see any other way. We could not agree to go any direction. The direction I wanted to go would pull them all down to hell with me. So it was better to leave them. Right or wrong, I don't know.
You just gotta make a decision, right? You keep moving.
Freddy survived. I do know that he survived this attack. But nobody really has seen him since.
Good.
See him. I've sent him several telegrams, but if you do see him, tell him where he can find me. But no one else. Not Yuri, of course. No one else, just Freddy.
Yeah, let him know. This is good though. I like that you're over here, especially in the East.
Me too.
We want the East to thrive, Go. You know what I mean? The East is saying they need to be self-sufficient. You know what I mean?
Yep, the same.
But it's a little fickle right now. I don't have problems with the Meridians. I like Amadeo and Sophia. But it is kind of irritating that they still hold down two of the businesses while just sitting in their fucking biggest mansion in the entire city, holding down two of the businesses down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is the boxing ring, is it going well that you see?
It's not go bad, to be fair.
It's like maintaining, I'd say.
I'm sure the pawn shop could go in other hands at some point, but I'm not like gonna push it, right? You know what I mean?
Hey, yesterday, I did meet Elio in the pawn shop. Is he part of the pawn shop?
Elio?
I think he's really good friends with them, right? I don't know if he's
Yeah,
with
he
them
said
or
he's
not.
working with them.
Oh.
He's a
Oh,
part of them
maybe.
now.
Oh, really? Oh, that's fucking good to know. Jesus.
Yeah, that's what he told me. He kind of went, yeah. But he still sometimes does his own thing. So I don't really know what that means, but I would, if you have any.
Sounds like a fucking information rat right there. Jesus fucking Christ.
And he knows everything. I would be very careful with that one.
Yeah, I don't imagine anybody would have problems with you. I mean, have you spoke to anyone else yet, Ko, or?
Let me see. A few people, not too many. Yes, I spoke to some deputies today, 6 of them. And, diverted them one way while we went the other. Hopefully, my rules work. I told them this bank is now property of Guarma. The people of the crossing. The people of the crossing have pillaged and stolen from Guarma too many times, and the people there are suffering. And so, what we take here today will go directly to Guarma to help the poor people there. And they might be up in Annisburg waiting.
Yeah,
Right
Julius
now, I don't know.
Bradshaw's gonna love that one, huh?
Yeah, maybe he'll hate it. I don't know.
All I know is they are sure going to be looking for Cole because a couple of them got put down. So, it's unfortunate that they knew it was you, Cole, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Let them
Oh,
come.
there's good routes out of here, especially if you get those. You got into those like scratch tonics. Those ones that make you run real good.
Yeah, you need those.
I needed one today for sure. These
Oh, yeah.
people had me running in the fucking forest forever.
Well, if you're gonna stay in the east side, learn the alleyways and the rooftops. I'm telling you, you lose these guys so fast.
Perfect. Oh, I also have a question. Do you know 2 people? Their name is Ivory and Cook. You ever heard of these people?
And what is it? What is that? Like a band or something?
It sounds very much ragged, but Ivory and Cook. I just trying to find more information. If you ever hear of somebody of this name, don't of course tell them. Oh, this so and so looking for you. Just tell me if you can point me in a direction. It's not a priority.
I was gonna
but
draw a
still.
picture of you and give it to him. Hey, this guy's looking for you.
And a caveat to that: don't trust them with anything.
Ivory and Cook.
Ivory. Oh.
Yeah, and this is not his real name, but he carries he calls it. It's basically a cattleman with an ivory handle. Young whippersnapper.
Very young.
Wears a small hat. Quite talkative when he's
Cowboy?
in the mood. No, not a cowboy. No. More like I don't know. What would you think, Han?
Like a traveler, like he wants to be
Like a
part
merchant?
like he wants to be part of the West, but he's not. Kind of like a
Oh,
farmer.
like he lives in Blackwater and he like sells milk or something. And
Yeah,
he really
yeah.
wants to be like
Something
the
of
big
sorts.
bad outlaw. Yeah.
I would say yes, something like that. Always have
I know
a
the type all too well.
bandana around their neck. So if they come around city, and they tell you the name Ivory and Cook, just do not trust.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know where to find us, right? Either on Victory Street or we're in the Blue Pearl quite a lot.
And then you live. Is it across the street from the Blue Pearl? Is that right?
Yeah, next to the church.
Ah,
Big white
okay.
church. Right
Yes.
next to the church.
All right.
You got any problems with Tommy Two Snakes?
No, I barely know the man. I think I only
Alright.
met him one time. Why?
I was just gonna say apparently he's sleeping in one of the houses down there, so I mean, if you're looking for him, you know what I mean?
I thought he was a Valentine boy.
I don't know. I don't know much about him. Buddy's good friends with him.
Yeah.
Him and Buddy just sit. You know, Buddy, our person with the ginger hair, they just sit and play poker all day, every day. So that's all that happens in St. Today anymore. Everybody just plays poker in a best deal.
Yeah, it's been really quiet. So.
Are any of you wanted right now?
No, I don't think so.
If you see deputies snooping around, please let me know. I'd appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If you guys gonna be around here, we can like we'll send some around or something. You know what I mean? If they come into Blue Pearl, or
Yeah,
whatever.
we'll send little street kids running over here.
Yeah,
Go,
that, that
go,
would,
they're here.
that would
You
be
can run
great.
back.
Yes. Yeah, when I'm in the city, I'm not going to be wandering around like nothing's wrong. All they need is one little glimpse of me. They all know me very, very well, so it's only a matter of time. I could, I guess, maybe head back to Guarma for a day or two, but
I don't know. I mean, like, you're always welcome to, maybe, like, put together a little, like, street kid look. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Little flat cap, huh?
Blend in. You might blend in. I don't know.
no, but the way I grew up was so filled with many superstition and tradition, and I've lost much of it in my time here in the crossing. But for the life of me, I just can't cut my hair. It seems so long. And my
It's you.
beard too.
It's a part of you,
Oh,
It's a
I
part
get
of you.
that. Trust me.
Yeah. In the China, in some places, they believe the soul resides in the hair. And so, I think,
Fuck, you're
I would-
soulless.
I would be so ugly if I shaved my head. Oh my god.
That is the reason why I shave my head. Superstition, I do not believe in it. Something against the whole traditional way that I've always been rebellious, so that is why I have no facial hair and no hair on my head.
You get any problems? Was this after you leave China, you shave your head?
Right before I left, all of it was gone. Some would say I left in a disrespectful manner, but it is what it is.
Fuck that, and fuck the honor, the old honor, everything. I tell you, through all of this, my worldview has changed very, very much.
Yeah.
Be good
We
to
know
my
that.
friends, those who are good to me, and that's about as deep as it should go.
I agree.
Yeah.
That last words I say-
Around here.
Last words
Sorry,
I
sorry,
say to Bailey when I shot him was "fuck your honor."
Oh, really?
Yes, and I meant it.
God, you should have said fucking 25 more words in there. Fuck your honor, fuck you, fuck your face, fuck your fucking everything you stand for.
Yeah. Also, hey, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going. I'm going to get some rest for a bit.
Okay. All right.
I will
Well,
be back around and I'll write to you. Okay?
Okay. All right. Will you be back later tonight or maybe tomorrow?
I'm thinking tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a long day. We traveled very, very far on foot.
I'm glad I was able to get a bath. I needed it bad. But okay, it was a pleasure to meet you, Abe, Rue.
Yeah, very nice to meet
Rest of the Victory Street, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to meet later. But hey, I appreciate you not trying to harm me from entering the back of the Blue Pearl.
you. Yeah, no, we just got a little bad history with people coming through that, so.
Understandable.
These days, you mind if I use the back door to go in?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, these streets. I saw a deputy riding by a few hours ago. So they're looking.
It's nice to meet you, man. Take care.
Okay, take care.
Yeah. And if we hear, any moaning coming from the red light district, we know what's going on.
Okay.
Save one of the fat ones for me.
Got it.
That's a nice fat lady.
Oh, all right. Now I know you.
Good night.
Good night, Han.
Yeah, all I'd ask though is, because you guys are in the East, if you got anything going on, run crazy happening, you just come over, give us a nod, you know what I mean?
Sure, will do. Yes, I appreciate your friendship during this time, from the snows all the way to this day. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. When you had every opportunity to turn your back on a man who was facing exile, you did not. I will not do the same to you.
Of course, you
You need
extended
help.
your hand to us.
Yes, you need help, just say.
But, it's hard to find fucking friends in this city nowadays, man. Everybody's a fucking snake. It's crazy.
Learning this the hard way. I think sometimes I'm too trusting of other people, too easy to believe in the good of people still, even after everything that has happened. This man, Ivory, and the cook. I met Ivory in Guarma. And he seemed like a very capable young man, very eager for business. But he kept... in hindsight, I should have realized something. He is very hungry for money. Very hungry. He needs it for a special reason. Well, after the gig today, and a very long trek all the way halfway across the crossing on foot, I met up with them at the assigned place, and they robbed me. Of course, I put everything of worth away. It's no big deal. But they stab you in the back.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. You put all the shit away and then they robbed you, and that's kind of embarrassing. There.
They would have gotten more if they had waited, and we split everything up equally. But they thought they could, get a little bit ahead, I guess.
Oh, first one. That's dirty. Damn,
Yeah,
you bet you
it
over in
is.
Guarma and then he fucked you over here doing it, but that's dirty.
It is quite dirty. I have to give him a little bit of respect, though, for being such a good deceiver. That's for sure. I was beginning really to believe him, but yeah.
I'll
now
be
I see.
honest, Cole. How many times are you gonna get stabbed in the fucking back here, man?
I know.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I know.
Well, one thing for sure is, we got nothing but respect for you, so you can never see that coming from us. And I hope, we can continue a strong relationship like that.
I think so. Give us a few days.
Of course.
We'll get some samples for you. A lot of them. Film tobacco, of course. Make sure it's good or better than before. And hopefully I'll have more word on the cannabis as well.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Question though. If the cannabis, if it comes, it's going to be coming from Guarma. This increase the cost.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think people would be willing to buy these cigarettes for?
I don't know. It's gonna have to kind of be like a test, Gotta kind of see what are people willing to buy for this shit,
Expensive, they won't buy it. And too cheap, nobody make any money.
I was just thinking, maybe we just do $5 a cigarette like we would do with the opium, but I don't know, because I don't know if people are gonna, like it as much as the opium. I don't really. I liked it, I got to smoke it. It feels good,
Yes. Well, I'm
feel
thinking
really
of a slogan
relaxed.
for it. It's something along the lines of, cannabis. Like opium. All of the good, but none of the bad. Something like this. You don't have these terrible withdrawal or the cravings for it. You don't get addicted like you do
You get
to
fucking
opium.
hungry though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, true. Yep. Yeah. Now you could sell a pack. You buy one pack, you get a free steak.
Oh, there you go.
$5. So okay, that's not a bad price actually.
Well, I don't know if it'll sell though, because that's what we used to sell the opium for.
Okay.
Is we do $5 a cigarette, and it would sell. People would buy it. But I don't know with the cannabis, and maybe it had to be like 5 for 2. Maybe I don't know. We really have to just put it out there, see what people will pay for it.
Yeah.
But it might be good because you're coming from Guarma and stuff. It's gonna be good quality shit.
Yes. Yeah, it feels to me too that there's a general disdain for opium by much of the people. Those who smoke it. Oh fuck! I forgot. There was a lady on Guarma. I can't remember her name. This has come to me secondhand. But she went to a witch that lives in Guarma, telling her of her opium addiction, and she wanted to rid herself of it. So what did the witch do? She took her to a shack, tied her down on a bed, took a knife, and slit her wrists wide open. She said to her, "This addiction is in the blood, and you must drain your blood to be free." As she nearly died, went into coma, And she was transported back here to the crossing, and that's the last I know. But things like this, you know, the addiction to opium is very, very powerful. I know because I used to smoke it all the time. So maybe the campaign, don't want to ruin the opium sales, but you also want to increase cannabis sales. It's need to think about this, I think.
Well, to be honest, we haven't really been selling any of this new opium. I wouldn't even call it opium. You know,
I
it's-
fucking blow it.
yeah, we haven't even touched it.
Ashpium.
Yeah, exactly. Like I say, you know, I got 2 of the original Taipan packs from when you were doing it. I treasure it. Like, I'll never find opium like this again.
They keep trying to do this. Well, I think if you're not going to sell their product, who else will? You know, I don't see them hitting the streets trying to push it hard either. I think if they do, we'll deal with it.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, like I said, like Lou said earlier, you know, they don't really, I guess, like the way we do some of our business.
I can't fucking. I'm telling you, man. Less than an hour before we shake this guy's fucking hand. He's talking about how we're monopolizing shit, how we're bad for business being the only fucking company in town. It's like, what the fuck's this guy's problem, dude?
It's crazy. What do they think? Everyone is loyal to Taipan only?
I don't think they got any loyalties anymore.
It's like they're digging themselves into a corner and dropping their friends like a flies. Interesting.
It's not what it
Oh.
used to be.
Another thing. This. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, the DiCenzos came over to Guarma. And we had a short discussion, not very long, but it was a good one. But they're thinking perhaps that it is time for new ownership of the gun shop. This is not for me. I refuse. I will not go into that business again. But keep that in the back of your mind. Perhaps. You find a good man or lady or group or something that is can get along well with the rest of the city, do good business. Maybe someone somewhere can replace them.
Well, I wager if they mentioned it to them already, said, "Oh, that Enzo guy's got a fucking hard on for it already."
Yeah, that's probably why. That's probably why he did this whole pawn shop thing.
Oh. I mean, he's been selling guns for a while, but he gave me like some. I thought it was a good price, but Claire told me I was stupid and it was a really bad price.
How much was it?
I don't know. It was like $75 off or something for like a hot gun.
51 or?
Oh yeah.
It's not too bad. It's not
Well,
too bad.
that's what I thought. But he I'll tell you what happened. They had a little conflict with I don't know. You know Legion Security, right? Antonio.
I've seen these signs. I don't know them though.
It's just Tiny Tony's old security people, right? They're
Oh,
fucking-
okay.
They made their own company thing now, but they contracted 2 people, and I guess this lady was taking a bath, and like this Enzo guy walked in on her taking a bath, so she called him a creep and started like berating him, so like he shot her. So I don't know the details. Maybe there's a lot more to it. You know what I mean? I haven't heard it from Enzo's side, but
Yeah.
I don't know if the
He shot her again too because he wanted her to
They
get
did
on
shoot her
her
again.
knees and apologize.
it's not our business. You know what I mean? It's just interesting to know.
Yeah,
He might come over
yeah.
to you thinking you're some new guy. You know what I mean? Try to push you around a little bit.
Interesting. You know, if Enzo were to take it over, that would pretty much hand the entire city over to the Italians.
Yeah.
There would be very little left. Who's running the casino boat? I don't know.
I don't know. It's nobody, I guess.
Someone is in the general store here. I saw earlier today. I don't know. She said that she works there.
Oh,
but-
she's that's
She's
one
kinda
of our
nice, yeah,
people's
yeah.
girlfriend. They,
Oh,
they're
good. Okay. Good.
Hey, they're engaged, by the way.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna talk to you about that one. That one threw me.
Yeah, general store's good people. They're like they're pretty neutral when it comes to things. They're not like I mean, if they'd favor anybody, they'd probably favor us over
Yeah, I mean
Taipan or anything
that's
like
pretty
that.
obvious.
Yeah, I don't know about the pawn shop, man. Like, I don't know. I've always had a bad taste in my mouth. You know, we live down here. You know, I'm sure you would know, right? Like, this is our domain,
Yep,
right? This is
yep,
where we live. And it's just
yep.
it leaves just our taste for the Moretti's to have the biggest house in the entire city and like run all the businesses in the fucking east. But I mean, like, I'm not complaining. You know, we got the Blue Pro. We got enough on our hands.
I'm not in any hurry or any. I'm just back. I'm just restarting. So, and actually, last night I was looking for you guys to let you know that I wanted to move over to this area, make sure it's okay. Yeah, but I did not find you.
But we appreciate the sentiment at least.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, we got no problem with you living here. Just as long as you're not like causing problems. But I don't assume you'd ever get like that. You know what I mean?
No,
But,
no, no.
you know, as long as you're not causing problems that would affect us, you can cause problems.
But yeah, that's true. Yeah. We don't really give a fuck. As long as we just don't have fucking. I assume obviously you're trying to dodge the law. You got to be some of the law down here, man. They're fucking. They come down here and they try to find people, and you know, because it's so easy to get away, they get pissed off, so they just start scrounging for anything they can get on anybody.
Yeah,
They
like
fucking. They
finding you
charge.
on the fucking roof.
Yeah, they fined me and Abe for being on a roof because they couldn't get the guy they came down here for, and they were like, "Oh, let's just get something else while we're here."
It's, if you're wary, this is a good little place here. Lots of exits. If you're, I have not been paying attention for the last hour, so they could have stuck up behind me. And could be pretty much fucked, but
No, I got your back.
secure. Yeah,
Yeah.
one day or another, though, they'll find me. They were, I think, I was trying to lead them away, and a bunch of them were firing at me, and I could feel the bullets. Several of them nicked me, and I fired back, hit a few of them. Nobody went down, and so I turned the horse away and I rode away from the group, and hoping they would follow, but they did for a little while, and then they stopped. I don't know why, but we all got away, so it's good. It's crazy though. 2 years I haven't done such things. I missed it.
The rush. It's good.
Yep.
I don't know, man. We robbed a few, you know what I mean? But I don't know if it's for me, man. I don't like being in a position where I'm riding away on a horse just getting shot at like a fucking fish in a barrel. You know what I mean? It makes me a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's. I think we'll do better with some more practice. The problem, of course, the robbing a bank is very easy. It's getting away. That is the difficult part. We almost had the safes open before they arrive. Almost, maybe 2 minutes. They were still prepping when we finished and came out. Very close.
Yeah, that's good though. That's good though. I don't know. I mean, I assume you know who to move shit to if you want to move it. It's not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pavi. What about Hathaway? Is he still around?
I don't know.
Oh,
Actually, he just got out of
chaos.
jail like a week ago. Actually,
Yeah, really.
yeah, he was in jail for like 3 weeks.
Shit.
I don't know
What
what the
did he
fuck
do?
he did. I don't know. I didn't want to ask him over Telegram, but he's out now. Have you seen him yet, Abe?
What was that?
Have you seen Hathaway?
No.
I
haven't seen it.
telegrammed him, but obviously I was in New York, so I don't know if he got back to me yet.
You all aren't interested in gold, are you?
Nah, we don't buy shit like that. Last I heard though, Hathaway might have been moving up to Bannerman, but I don't know who that is.
That's right. Wallaby Kid is up there.
Oh Jesus Christ! Never mind.
Yeah, he's claiming the town. Apparently.
Jesus Christ.
At least I learned in the Guarma. These Wallaby Kid and his group is up there running the bar, everything. I don't know. I knew Gavin Summers back in the day when he ran the town. I did not know him well, though, and I rarely went there. But he held that town down for long time, many months. The law would not even enter it until they grew too desperate. I don't know if Wallaby can do similar thing. You have a problem with him, I guess.
We don't have problems. We're used to. His people tried to rob our fucking saloon, and then they got shot up, and then he got mad when we asked for retribution. And he started barking all this fucking, oh, who the fuck are you? All this fucking shit. But we're over it now. It was a little while ago. But I just like talking to that guy is like talking to a brick fucking wall. Last time we did it, at least. But...
Danger is Edwin. At least he used to be.
Oh, I met that guy in jail, actually. The guy with like no eyes or even like a blindfold when I met him.
That man is crazy. He is a bloodthirsty little braithwaite.
I mean, a few of them are right. You know what I mean? Like I like Dakota and all that, but
Oh yeah, Dakota and what's his name? Scout. They're good.
yeah.
Wallaby, I have no problem with him. We have done quite a lot of business in the past, of course, with Taipan. But I don't think I want to get involved in this Van Horn signal. It's always a recipe for destruction in the end. The law won't let you stick your thumb in their ass for too long before they pull it out.
Yeah, that's true. How long before fucking 20 of them right down there fucking yahooing around with rifles out? It is just a matter of time, you're right.
Oh yeah.
You'll have fun in the meantime.
Yeah.
Creating
I'll,
a legacy.
You want me to just keep it hush hush in general that you're down here? I assume you're probably going to want to talk to the Chenzo after, but I won't say anything if you don't want to.
No, that's fine. I have telegrammed the people that I know won't give me up or cause me problems. Just be discreet who you tell. If you really trust these people, sure.
Oh, I'll just keep it to our people then. You know what I mean? I just won't bring it up. You want to keep it hush
Shoot
hush?
it. But if there
Yeah,
is
of course.
like a Freddy, let's say he's looking for me, you can tell him. Yonkai, I'm not sure. He would probably tell Josie, and I don't know if I trust Josie.
Yeah, I don't know. Last time I saw Yuri before she was down here, she was hanging around at their saloon still, so...
Tell you
I'd
that
be
was a
careful with
long
that
time
one.
ago.
I don't know, it wasn't that long. It was like a month ago or something I saw her.
Really? Okay. Yeah, and if you have problems with Yuri, please take care of it.
Yeah, well, I might ask her to come down to the Pearl again and talk. I want to know why she lied to us. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? It's
Don't know.
weird.
I don't know. I do know that she killed her own father when she was younger.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. He may have been a dick. He may have, treated her badly. I don't know the detail, but she did tell me that she killed her own father. I feel like she's the type of lady who will go with the strongest ship. You know, like very difficult for her to make up her mind. And if she feels like one side is stronger than the other, she'll go with the stronger one.
Yeah, well, I'm sure she'll be diving off the fucking Japan ship soon if that's a fucking case.
Yeah, she should be, I would think. But
one last thing too. Just I really gotta check my tongue. I'm itching, man. Fucking. I was gonna say, how do you feel about McMuffin? I'm still good with McMuffin.
it's Taipan. I never had any personal problem with him, although he is a little lapdog. He'll do whatever the boss tells him to do,
Yeah, that's what I figured.
without a question. But I personally, no, I don't have issue with him.
Alright.
I wouldn't mind speaking to him actually, even if he's around sometime. But I don't know.
You sorry, did you want the chances to know you're in the city or no?
They know already. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
God, you know how I fucking hate and type in? Fucking Andrew Miller. God, that guy's such a fucking asshole, man.
Andrew. Yeah. He's.
Fucking hate that guy.
Yeah. Be careful of that one. I mean, he's not a fighter. I don't even know if he can shoot well.
I've met him like twice, and he's just all he did was swing his fucking cock around every time I met him.
Really. How long ago did you see him last?
I don't know, like 2 months ago or something, month and a half.
Shit, that long, really.
Yeah, the only other Taipei people I see, all I see is fucking Wei, Bai Li, McMuffin, Napperhead, and then I don't know any of the other ones.
Yeah, true.
Felix. I've seen him.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
He's a dark-haired young man who's kind of like security. He's not really part of Taipan. He's just watches the door, really. He's usually with Copperhead.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen though in terms of this whole Chenzo thing. If they're gonna like try and push Taipan out or not, I assume they would, but
Oh,
that is gonna be complicated. I mean, Taipan. Okay, let's think about it, right? I mean, you're actually kind of right? It's just like the Blue Pearl, which is like us, and then Taipan, which is a gun store, and then everything else is kind of just like Chenzo and Moretti's.
Yeah. That's not a good look if they own all the big businesses, or most of them anyway. I personally, I really don't have that issue with it, but I don't know. I would like to see someone neutral, someone new, someone good, someone who can do the good business, increase it.
I agree.
I think Tiny Tony in the Bastille, I think, from what I hear, doing a good job.
Yeah, well, I mean, we all know which side he sits on.
Yeah,
True.
yeah, I would guess so.
Not that I have a problem with the like we're good with the Chenzos and everything, but it'd just be nice to have some more
Yeah, we are exactly
more
the same.
free thought. I mean,
Yep, we are exactly the same in this. I have no issue, in fact, I like them.
me too.
But still, so keep it in mind, if it looks like this is going to happen, maybe another outside the crew, someone new, needs to take matters into their own hands, perhaps.
Yeah, we'd like to see some new fucking crews. I'll tell you that.
Speak for yourself, man. Every new crew fucking hates us for some reason.
That's true. That's true.
Every new crew just lines up for peace, man.
How can they hate Victory Street?
Because they just hear that we shot Mills and they all get a hard on. They're going, oh, well, we can prove something now. If they shot Mills, they're not going to shoot us.
Came close to shooting Kettleman the last time. You know Kettleman?
Yeah, I heard stories.
Yeah. Well, not shooting him, but driving an axe through his head. But he was not in a good way. He was having difficulty remembering everything. About a month later, Mills comes into the gun shop, crying with his gun out, elephant gun. He pointed it right at me, but he did not pull the trigger, which I'm grateful for. But he could have killed me right then and there, just because. And he knows of the difficulty that I always had with Kettleman. It was long ago. It was one of the catalysts for the first big war we had here in the crossing, where just about every single group was involved in one way or another. It was like, there's a war going on, where do I sign up? And everyone just got on their horses and ran in the direction of the gunfire. It was insane. But that is the way they are. I guess they don't really do anything really anymore, but if one of them gets a threatened, they don't like it.
Yeah, well, the West is basically just dead at this point, I think. The only person out West is like Zip Quill and like CD who's up for execution. So
Did you hear about that one?
DD, really?
All of them are just fucking. They got a shootout that went down, and
oh, they get him?
yeah,
Oh,
Got to Charles.
yeah,
Really? He's in Sissika now, I guess.
he's facing the death penalty.
That man, I
And
don't know
someone
him.
died. Someone died. I forget who it was. One of them died. One of the bastards died.
funnily enough, the bastards are probably the people we had the least problems with out West, to be honest.
That is true. They actually talk to us with respect.
I had a similar relationship with them until they, for whatever reason, all these stories about the East and Taipan and the stealing of the gems from the mine down in the desert, and the brewings of a huge war. But that seems to be gone now. And they were with that. They wanted war. But it never came to it. I never even really saw them. I guess they were too busy doing whatever it is they do. I don't know. But yeah, we had business dealings. We had good conversations. We had a few interaction. Nothing bad at all.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, the West is just done. It's kind of. I don't want to say sad, but like it is a little bit. You know what I mean?
It will probably rise again one of these days. It seems
I'm
like
sure.
it always does. Just like the Del Lobos. They come and go with these seasons, you know.
Hey, you see, two of them died.
The Del Lobos.
In a paper, it said that they had a big shootout with the law and two of them died.
You know which ones by chance?
No, I just said two of them died.
Okay. I should probably get the paper, read it.
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm gonna walk down towards the Telegram office anyway.
Too, fuck.
Yeah.
Check my telegrams for me, will you?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, no problem. I'll tell the guy.
All right, it was such a pleasure to see you guys
Wow,
again.
so good to
Thank
see
you
you,
so
Carl.
much.
I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here.
Oh, yeah,
Jesus, man.
yeah, it's yeah, you know, the Guarma
Flippy
area.
right, I got it, yeah.
I'm not used to sending it yet.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure, Carl, you know.
Yes.
There's not a lot of people I would say I'd like to call, you know, our friends, but I consider you
Agreed.
one of them.
100%. I'll get back to you as soon as possible with some samples and more news about cannabis.
Look forward to it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna think more. I think with Dave, we'll talk more, especially about the East. Maybe we could do some more interesting stuff on the East while you're here. You know what I mean? Or maybe not while the law's breathing down your neck, but
I'll
Yeah, once
I'll,
that's cleared up, you know.
if I'm in Sandini, I'll probably pretty much stick to this area.
I don't blame you. I'd rather it sucks fucking balls.
Yeah, true. Oh, fuck.
Hey, hey, Rosewalk having a pearl though. If you come through the back, we'll give all the bartenders an ad and say, you know, if anybody comes through the back.
I might head in there a little bit. I need to get to stew.
Right.
All right, you boys take care. Thank you.
Hey, take it easy, Carl.
Take it.
Hey, take care of yourself.
Great to see you, man.
That was an interesting conversation. Probably put down my horse. For now. Oh, I got cigarettes. What am I missing here? Oh. Wait, what do you take? You took bullets? I took my gun oil. Shit, what am I missing here? I could venture out, but they're not too smart right now. So, I could either log, go to sleep, or not. Getting to a telegram station, though, that's what I need to do if I stay awake. That's going to be difficult. Roads, no. Saint Denis, no. Emerald, maybe, but of course that's probably the law. Watch that place like a hawk. Today was a good day, though. We robbed Valentine Bank. Everyone got away. It was a mess. I don't know if any deputies went down. I know I hit a couple, but I didn't really want to put them down either. So I shot one twice, I think, and then shot another one. Ran, turned around, shot again. Maybe, Han, maybe put one down or two down. I don't know. Hope they didn't get hurt seriously, though. think for now I'm going to log out. I'll be back in tomorrow. Might chill a little bit, watch a movie. My freaking shoulder's killing me. Who can we raid? Oh, dang! I thought Graham was in Red Dead for a second. Ah. Hey, Duncan Weller. Who's that? Bren's World. Should we raid him? Let's raid him. Up in the snows. Let's see. Let's go give this new guy some. I've never seen this guy streaming before. Playing a guy named Weller.
If you're talking in terms of longevity, I really don't think anything can top
Oh, that's what's his face.
Red Dead Redemption 2's attention to detail. I wonder if they're going to do the same thing in the new GTA. It seems like they're doing something similar, but I don't know if it would really work in that type of fashion.